So basically, when you are shooting a video and you're using your camera to actually shoot a video, what you're doing is you're basically, instead of shooting like 30 minutes straight or 1 hour straight, it is best advised that you shoot it in small little clips. That means you start and you shoot maybe for a minute or 2 minutes, and then you stop, and then you start again, you stop. Because what happens is in the editing software, when you're transferring all the clips, it's more easier to transfer small clips, and then you can stitch them together to actually make a video. Not less if you're doing something like this, where I'm explaining something, so that means all my devices are multicam, so I'm just pressing record, and I will stop only when the recording is completely over. So let's assume that this is a clip right here, and it is a 1 minute clip. That means I started recording from here, and then it went all the way to here, and then I stopped right over there. Okay, so let's assume that that's what it is. Normally when we shoot videos, we shoot, but we don't like to use all the footage, because what happens is then your video ends up being extremely long. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that some people may not want to, watch a very long video. If you're making a documentary, or if you're making like an educational type of lesson, like for example, like this one, then of course it's being long, it's okay, because you're trying to explain something very clearly to your audience. But if you're making like a nice little home movie or short or something, it's better to keep it within anywhere from 2 minutes to 4 minutes. I think it's much more better. So in that case, what's going to happen is, let's say I shot this footage and it's like 1 minute long, but from here to here was kind of okay. But then from here to here, I didn't like this part, but then the rest of it was okay. So let me just make a little bit of a mark. So that means from here to here in my footage, I was okay. Like, I liked it. I mean, I like the whole thing. It's just that from here to here, this part, it was not as important. I want to cut it out. So what happens is I'm going to have one clip, and then I'm going to use my editing software, and I'm going to cut that clip out. Okay, I mean, at least that section out. So let's try this. All right, so that means I did that, and I did that. All right, so basically this part, even though it was pretty good, it was not necessary. So I wanted to delete it, like I want to take it out. So that means it was this whole clip, and that part was not necessary. So I want to take it out. So I made two cuts, a cut over here and a cut over here, and I'm going to move that out. And now these two, I am going to put them together. So it used to be like that. Then I cut it. Now I'm going to remove that part, and I'm going to do it like that right over there. So what happened is I have actually created what is known as a jump cut. That means I went from here to here, and then at this point, let me use a pen to do it, from here to here, and then from this point it kind of like jumped. It jumped into the other. Now if you are making a movie, a feature movie or something like that, this might not work, not as if it's your editing style, but it is not recommended because it is a sudden jump and people will notice it. But in the YouTube world, when you're making videos, it is okay to make the jump. It's okay because it is accepted. But if you want to hide the jump, what you could do is this footage over here, you could actually zoom in a little bit. And when you zoom in a little bit, and then when you do a jump, the jump gets hidden because people just think that you changed the camera angle. Like your eyes will see it not as a jump, but they will see it more like a, like as if you change the camera angle or something like that. And that is just a very nice way of making a jump cut. Now the reasoning why we do this is because whenever we shoot footage, if you're like me, like how I shoot footage, I'm very, sometimes it's not like I'm nervous in front of the camera. It's just that sometimes I need to talk for at least a minute or two before I can really get into my zone of speaking, because I don't use any script or anything of that sort. I might have talking points, something like this. I might have like talking points, but otherwise I don't really, use script. So like I need to talk a lot, and then in the editing software, what I will do is I will do something. I'll do a lot of things like that, where I will cut and I will remove the stuff that I don't need, and I will jump them all together. Oh, and here's my cat. All right, so I'm going to end my video right here because my cat has come, and see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.